There's something really wonderful about going to the house of the Lord here at the Princeton Advent Christian Church. There's a gathering place to meet, dedicated to worship and learning about the Lord and committing our lives to Him. And there's nothing magical about the building, but those that built it and those that attend have an earnest desire to meet with the Lord and meet with one another. This morning the parking lot is empty, but on Sunday it will fill as people come to worship. We worship on Sunday because we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. As you come toward the church building, you will see our sign. And is it a question or is it a statement? Looking for Jesus. We want to be looking for Jesus. Princeton Advent Christian Church is a place where you can look for Jesus and find Jesus. David's earnest desire for a dwelling place for the Lord and his tremendous desire to worship the Lord in the house and his zeal to be in the house of the Lord is expressed in Psalm 132, where David swore an oath to the Lord and made a vow to the Mighty One of Jacob. I will not enter my house or go to my bed. I will allow no sleep to my eyes, no slumber to my eyelids, till I find a place for the Lord, a dwelling for the Mighty One of Jacob. Imagine that. The Lord's house being first priority, meeting with God being first in his life and in the lives of God's people. David's earnest desire to be in the house of the Lord was matched and overwhelmed by God's promises to him to make his house, his line, his people, the descendants of David, into a royal dynasty with the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Jesus Christ, being born into that line. So while David had an earthly dwelling in mind, the Lord had something far greater. And that's really what happens too. As we earnestly desire the Lord and as we earnestly come toward Him and come to church and to finding Him in Scripture, finding the Lord, actually the Lord surprises us with an even greater thing and an even greater recognition of who He is than what we started out to seek. That's the beauty of it. The more we pursue the Lord, the more we are in earnest about it, the more what Jesus said will come true. Ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened. David's longing was born out of adversity because he was shut out from worship at the tabernacle with the altar of incense and the burnt offerings. None of that he could offer because King Saul was persecuting him and after him, trying to get him, and he was in hiding. Out of that adversity came his earnest desire to be in the house of the Lord. For you that are afflicted with different sicknesses and illnesses and injuries, you may have an earnest desire to be with God's people, but it's difficult for you to be in the house of the Lord with God's people together. There's something here in Psalm 132 for you. Psalm 132 verse 1. O Lord, remember David and all the hardships he endured. David never forgot that earnest desire to be with the Lord. You won't forget it either. And the ultimate fulfillment of that is in the new heavens and the new earth when the Lord comes to us in power and great glory, and we are with the Lord in His dwelling place. He with us, we with Him for all eternity. You will not lose that desire if you seek Him now. God bless you.